Rage.
Primal Rage hit US arcades in 1994. The game was produced and developed by Atari Games. Primal Rage was a 2D sprite fighter that featured a prehistoric setting with giant beast. There is a story to follow, and even though it's simple, it's still interesting. Earth has been destroyed by a cataclysmic event, and in its wake has been reverted to its primal state, and the gods, in the form of giant beasts, fight to take over the planet. It's a fun story giving reasons for these giant monsters to do battle. Primal Rage had over 7 playable characters, each with unique playstyle: Armadon, Blizzard, Sauron, Talon, Chaos, Diablo, and Vertigo, although 2 of the fighters used the exact same model with a color swap and slightly different moves, like Chaos and Sauron. Each fighter had 3 unique attack moves and abilities. The game controls were rather odd. Instead of inputting commands like you would a normal fighter, in Primal Rage you perform a special move by holding down buttons and then moving the joystick to perform the attack. This was very off-putting in the days of arcade fighters, and later Atari patched the game, so you could perform moves the more traditional way. The game itself had a lot of little unique mechanics. For example, while fighting, you could eat humans that worshipped you at the bottom of the screen. Feasting on your enemy's worshippers would increase your life and yield bonus points. Eating your own worshippers would result in a penalty. The game's graphics were animated digitized photos, much like Mortal Kombat. In fact, the fighting models were actually built as real-life puppets, then scanned into the game 1 frame at a time, just like you would a stop animation film, which was pretty cool.
Okay, number 17.
Righto.
That is just one out of hundreds of individual pictures that make a fight sequence. The combination of these tiny precision movements will eventually make Talon jump, kick, and punch.
Primal Rage also had fatalities in the game. After defeating an opponent, if you press a certain combination of buttons, you perform a gory finisher. The arcade also featured large amounts of gore and blood. However, this could be turned on and off in the arcade version via a switch found on the board. Primal Rage was an instant arcade success, and was ported to just about every home and mobile console. The game's popularity escalated fast, spawning comics and even a well-designed toy line. However, its time in the spotlight was short-lived. Like Mortal Kombat, the game sparked controversy for its violence and gore. A young mother named Ellie Rovola purchased the game for her 11-year-old son, and walked in on him performing a fatality in the game in which you urinated on your opponent. Outraged, she started a campaign against the game, which resulted in Best Buy pulling the game from shelves. But since the game was rated T for teen, it quickly ended, since her 11-year-old son shouldn't have been able to buy the game in the first place. Chalk this up to user error on the mom part. Best Buy put the game back on the shelf, but refused to sell the Sega Genesis version for some reason. The game was already 2 years old at this point, so it really didn't affect sales. Primal Rage received 1 sequel, Primal Rage 2, but it was cancelled very late in the development stage. In fact, there are rumors that Primal Rage 2 had only 2 cabinets in existence, one of which was a prototype. Have a request for an arcade corner? Tweet me and include #ArcadeCorner. For more videos like this and everything else gaming related, you're already in the right place. You're on Shacknews.com. Next time on Shack's Arcade Corner.
Listen.